Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge for July 10th, 2026. The character of the Watcher and the modifiers are Curse 1. Whenever you defeat a boss, you become cursed. Your strong relic gets replaced with Curse Key, Darkstone Periapt, and Juvenile. Blue cards are appear in rewards and shops. And Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are now swarming the Spire and drop better rewards. See a lot of familiar names here. Gemino doing effectively first place here with 1673, Nick 1571, Gatabait 1546, Mike with 1523, Cyberfox with 1496. So it looks like people are doing really well. Let's see what I can do here. I'm playing a little later than I usually do. We'll be on time tomorrow again. I started with Curse Key, gain energy at the start of your turn whenever you open a non-boss chest to obtain a curse. Darkstone Periapt, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max by 6. And Juvenile, for each curse, your next stage come with 1 strength. So I have to admit, the last few times that Gemino did really well, he did not go for Highlander. And I do wonder if that's something I should do today too, because it might be very hard to get Highlander and curses as well. Well, unique curses, I guess. There's a 4 lead path on the right. The left side only has 3 leads, right? So, yeah, I'll get 4 early question mark rooms, then the 2 leads, and then if I go left or right, it's the same path. Just the difference whether or not I get the question mark room earlier or later. I think I'll go in the left there, just to get the question mark room earlier. It might give me an extra point of strength. All right, here, let's do Eruption Strike. Oh, and then with the extra strength, I can easily kill here on turn 1. Extra energy, not extra strength. We got a Bottled Miracle. Fear No Evil is really good. Yeah, it would allow me to exit Wrath. Okay. Alright, here I got 2 strikes upgraded. Not the best cards I wanted to get upgraded. Here I got my first Curse Regret and Bird-Faced Urn. When we play a power card, heal 2 HP. And here I'm losing 12 HP to get Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. I might consider resting more than I'd like just to get more cards. Streamline, Cool Snap, Cool-Headed, all of these are good. I can't afford any of the relics. I think I wouldn't mind Streamline just to have a good attack card. And I also wouldn't mind a Frost Door, but I have to choose between these two. Let's take the Cool Snap. Okay. I think this shop might have given me enough to be able to get through this if I get lucky. There's the Eruption that I sort of needed to do well here, and I didn't get it. Oh boy. Alright, I can't do Vigilance either, right? Wait, if I do... Hang on, if I do Vigilance and then... Ooh, wait, I could enter Wrath, right? So if I do Vigilance, then Eruption, then double Defend. I am fully defended here. I might have a chance if I get the Streamline. Actually, I need Streamline and a few more attack cards, right? Okay, so this is 32. Do I have enough for the backliner? 34. Okay, I do have enough if I... drink the Bottled Miracle here. Okay, can I deal 42 damage? I guess if I get the Streamline back, it'll be amazing. But no, I don't think I have enough here. Wait, hang on. The Strike was upgraded. Okay, never mind. Perfect this one. Thanks to the Eruption, we got Pentagraph at the start of boss combat. Still 25 HP. Who's my boss here? Hexaghost. I am actually considering not taking this. Just to have a better chance against the Hexaghost. Because if I go on the left, I do have a regular fight. Yeah, I think I'll skip the Pentagraph here. Machine Learning Bias, Condition Blasphemy. And then with Big Game Hunter, I'm guaranteed to get rare cards after every elite fight. So I should probably take it. Should I do Blasphemy? Let's try it. Might be useful. Alright, here let's first always upgrade Eruption. I think next I'll upgrade the Streamline. It might not be a bad idea. Alright, Grumman Knob here. Oof, too bad I got the Streamline without Wrath. Okay. 50 might be a challenge unless I get Blasphemy too. I did get Blasphemy, but this is only 30. So that's not going to be enough. If I play all my defensive cards, that's 18, and I'll be attacked by 20. Wait, with the Frost Drops, that would be enough. But then next turn, I don't stand a chance. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Yeah, 12 incoming. Even with if I played both defensive cards, that's not enough, right? That's a bummer. Alright, I should have played the Fear No Evil. Yeah, definitely with slightly luckier draw, I would have enough. For example, if I got the Blasphemy first. Alright. Got Bottle Flame. Before I take that, let's first grab... Yep, definitely a Wish. And then Bottle Flame. I pick up an attack stage. Come with this card in your hand. Should that be the Eruption? Let's try to be super aggressive here. Why not? And then going left, right? Got Decay as well as Out of Void. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn. Okay. And then here I got the Acid and Spike Slimes. Let's just do... here, let's do Blasphemy, Strike 1, Strike 2, and Eruption. Okay. Alright, Steam Beer, Cold Snap. Well... If I am committing to collectibles, I should grab a second Cold Snap, right? Yeah, let's do it. I think Highlander would be too difficult. Theoretically possible, but way too difficult. I would like a Crescendo, Ball Lightning, Carve Reality for the Hexaghost. I also would like some block. Yeah, I think I should do Crescendo. If I do Crescendo, I won't be able to afford anything else, right? Still, I think Crescendo is worth it. Okay. Alright, here I got these Sentries again. Yeah, a lot hangs on what I draw on turn 1, and this, unfortunately... It's not great. I'm going to lose a lot of HP. I'm not even sure if I should enter Wrath. Let's risk it. So I'll take 18 damage here, but hopefully I guess I don't have AoE damage either, right? I wanted to lose HP for the Hexaghost fight anyway, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, look at this hand. It's not good. Let's do a strike, vigilance, and defend. Okay. Alright, so here I have 24, 40, 48. Right, enter Wrath. I have Fear No Evil next turn. Yeah, fine. Let's do Crescendo, then play my, play my attacks here. Okay. And then I can exit Wrath with the Fear No Evil if I need to. But I think the Streamline... Actually, let's do Vigilance, because I'm already not perfecting this one. So I might as well wait for the Wish to show up again. Ah, great, taking more damage from the Regret. Okay. I guess I did drop down to less than 23, which is what I wanted anyway. Yeah, I think I'll wait a little bit to play that Wish to gain a little bit extra gold. Okay, fine. At least I'm not taking damage thanks to the Frost Orb there. And actually, yeah, I can Wish for gold here and then kill with the Eruption. Good. Alright, got Kunai. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Hyper Beam is very tempting. I am lacking AoE damage, so Hyper Beam would help with that too. Here, I think I'll do Eruption, Wish for gold, and really hope I get the Hyper Beam next turn. This is only... Nah, no, it's not enough, right? Let's do Strike, 2 defense. Okay. And then here, Hyper Beam is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Weakness Potion. That should help against the Hexaghost. Barrage, Sweeping Beam, or Protect. Protect would also help against the Hexaghost. Okay. Alright, here I got the Gremlin Knob. Again, I think I have to risk entering Wrath, so let's do Eruption, Cold Snap, and wait. 28, that is a lot. Actually, I have enough. Yeah, let's do Hyper Beam and the Strike. Beautiful. Perfect. This one I've got Pair and Pick Up Race from actually by 10. That's horrible. Yeah, fine. Omniscience would be perfect if I get it on turn 1 with the Wish. I think I should... I have the energy to play the Omniscience. Let's first upgrade the Wish. If I get the Omniscience Wish combo played early, I would have a chance here. I did not get that, but that's fine. Definitely don't want to enter Wrath here. Let's just do these 2 attacks. Okay. Alright, 18 incoming. Wish is 8, plus 8 is 16. I would have enough if I had a little bit more energy. Actually, wait, no. If I throw the Weakness Potion, that's still not enough. That's so frustrating. Wait, how much does Vigilance upgrade for? Is it 9? No, not 9. Is it 10 or 11? It's 12. Okay, alright, it's fine. So if I upgrade the Vigilance, then I'd be fully defended. Do I want to do Hyper Beam? I might need that 2 extra block from the Frost Orb, so let's save it. Alright, 4 incoming. Yeah, see, there's the Omniscience in a turn I don't really need it. I can fully defend by evoking the Frost Orb, right? Anything I need to Omniscience? No, I didn't play the Wish yet, so maybe I can get back to the Omniscience and reshuffle. Let's try that. Also, I did trigger Kunai, which is nice. Alright, another 6. Okay, good thing that I have the defend here. Alright. And then here, 1 more 6. I could do Crescendo, Fear No Evil, but enter Wrath. I think it might be worth it, because next turn I'm not being attacked, right? So let's do Crescendo. Then Strike, Fear No Evil. That might have been a mistake. Should have played the Fear No Evil first, because I wanted to stay in Wrath. Okay, there's Omniscience. I'm seriously considering Omniscience the Eruption. Should I Omniscience the Wish? Really lean into defense? The problems are the burns. If I do Divinity, Blasphemy, so how much do I have? 28, 39 times 3 is... Oh, wait, I have the Cold Snap. I think this should be enough. So if I Omniscience the Blasphemy, will I not have enough energy? No, I do have enough energy. So Streamline, Cold Snap, and then 2 strikes are enough. Phew. That was a close one. That was a very close one. Did perfect this one. What's the curse I got there? Clumsy. Okay, still unique. Scroll, Hyper Beam, Devotion. I think I'm going to lean in Collector, so let's take another Hyper Beam. And then here, I don't think I'll do Busted Crown. Let's grab the Violet Lotus. Whenever you exit column, gain additional energy. Okay. Alright, so far so good. I got the champ at the end. Okay. 1, 2, 3, I don't see a 5 elite path, only a 4 elite path on the left, right? No, wait, left side only has 3 elites. Is there no 4 elite path? Oh, no. So there are 2 elites here, but then after that, there's only 1 elite on the right. And then on the left, there are only... Oh, wow. That's actually really disappointing. Looks like there are a lot of elites, but unfortunately no more than 3 on one path. Alright, let's compare all the 3 elite paths. So if I go left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. If I go on the right, I can get at most 1, 2 question mark rooms. And then after this treasure chest, another 3, so 5 total. I think that's the best path, right? So get these 2 question mark rooms, 2 elites, and then 3 more question mark rooms afterwards. Okay, a little disappointing to not have 4 elites on each act with Beckham Hunter, but what can you do? I mean, look at this, right? I would love to play the Hyper Beam, but I think it might be better to accept a little bit of damage and double play the Wish. Yeah, let's do it. That's 60 gold. Why not? Now we also trigger the Art of War next turn, which is nice. Alright, here let's do 3 strikes and a defend. Okay. And unfortunately, the backline is trying to escape, which is not good. Let's do Strike, Cold Snap. And the problem is I don't have any Hyper Beams left, right? They're both in my discard pile. Oh, no. Well, I gained 60 gold and I'm losing 30, right? So, yeah, fine. Not much I can do about that. Okay. Alright. And then here, at least I can get rid of this guy with the Streamline, right? Alright, fine. Okay, alright, Compile Driver, just like a Charge Battery. Compile Driver might draw me a card once in a while. And then here, actually, do I want rare cards? I don't want to lose either Curse Key or Kunai, though, so let's skip this. If it was, like, for example, the Art of War, or even the pair, I would have loved to take that deal. Alright, here, once again, I'll Omniscience the Wish. Let's be a little greedy. At least this guy doesn't steal gold from me. Okay. Alright, 2 Hyper Beams. I mean, that is a lot of damage. Oh, I should have done the Crescendo. Wait, is that enough now? It is enough. Beautiful. Come. Alright, Loop, Consecrate, Meditate. Meditate is fine, especially with the Vital Lotus. I wouldn't mind being in Calm more often. Alright, Centurion and Mystic. 8 incoming. Yeah, I think I do... Wait, this is 58. Yeah, so I can do Eruption, Hyper Beam. Let's keep this guy alive, because I might get the Omniscience Wish combination next turn. Wait, no. If I do that, I won't be able to deal enough damage, right? So, yeah, unfortunately, I have to Omniscience an attack. So, Hyper Beam, for example. Alright, fine. Okay, Fear No Evil number 2, Crescendo number 2, or Hologram. I think I'll grab another Fear No Evil. Okay. And then here I just got a regular fight, the Snake Plant. And again, I mean, I'm not complaining that I have Omniscience on turn 1. It's just I am taking a lot of damage being greedy. But let's hope that'll be fine. Okay. Alright, another 21. Let's do... I think I'll do Fear No Evil, Hyper Beam, and Protect. Okay. And then here, I think if I do Blasphemy, I should have enough here, right? Beautiful. Alright, Sweeping Beam, Third Eye, Empty Mind. Empty Mind with the Vital Lotus and all my ways to enter Calm is pretty good. Let's take it. I also wouldn't mind the card draw. Alright, Gremlin Leader. Unfortunately, I'm being attacked here. I think I'll do Vigilance, Empty Mind. Okay. Still need a lot of damage. Compile Driver is enough to get rid of this guy, and then 2 defense would be enough, right? If I do Compile Driver, and then 2 defense. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, did not expect to be able to fully defend here. I got both the Omniscience and the Wish in the same hand. Should I continue to be greedy? No, I don't think I'll be greedy. Instead, let's Omniscience the Hyper Beam. Okay. Alright. And then I am being attacked here again. I don't think I have enough here. Actually, I think I'm... Well, I'm not dead, but hang on. This is 12, 24, 33, 66. Yeah, no. That's a shame. If I got a little luckier with the attack pattern, might as well play the attacks here, of course. Yeah, if this guy didn't attack me, or if I had the Blasphemy this turn, that would have been enough, right? Let's do Crescendo, Cold Snap, Hyper Beam. Okay. A little worried I'm so low on HP. Got White Beast Statue potions always appear in combat rewards, as well as a skill potion, and Buffer is really good. Let's take it. I am actually... Yeah, let's rest at the rest side. I have Dreamcatcher too, right? And that way I'll get another card reward. Battle him pre-upgraded is not a bad idea. Also heals me thanks to the Birdface Urn. Alright, 12 incoming. I might have to Omniscience a defensive card. Is there anything better than... Actually, let's Omniscience the Wish for Plate Armor. Yeah, that might be good for the next few turns as well. The Wish is always at the front here. Yep. Alright, let's gain 16 Plated Armor. Okay. Alright, 18. I have 16 already, so Cold Snap is enough. But then I can't do Hyper Beam. Actually, fine. Let's do Defend, Cold Snap, and then Hyper Beam. Okay. 21. I can do Vigilance, Empty Mind. So I am fully defended, right? I also wouldn't mind a Buffer. And then let's also do... I would like to do the Meditate, so let's do Strike and then Meditate back. How about... Should I be risky and bring back the Blasphemy? If I get good attacks, I might be able to deal enough damage here. I don't think these are good attacks, right? So this is 31. 93. It's not quite enough. Unless I draw... If I draw a Curse... Because I can't defend against... Actually, I could defend against 24, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have Plate Armor too. So this will be 26. Yeah, that's enough. The 2 defense are enough. Let's see what the Compile Drive gives me. Okay, so wait, let me recalculate this again. So this is 31 times 3 is 93. That's still not enough. Alright, fine. Let's just double defend. And then do Fear No Evil. Okay. Still have the buffer too, which might help. Alright, 30. Yeah, this is a problem, right? Let me see if the skill potion gives me something good. Omniscience is useless because I can't omniscience anything useful here. This is 719 plus 16. That is enough. Okay. I can still do 2 strikes. Oh, but then I lose the buffer to the regret. Frustrating. Would have loved to have a buffer here. 21. Okay, I can do empty mind. You know what? I think I'm going to risk eruption because I have the vigilance too, right? Actually, this is enough to kill. Alright, perfect. This one only had to use a skill potion. Got Matryoshka. The next 2 numbers chest you open contain 2 relics and a strength potion. Deva form, Master Reality by Ignition. Yeah, I don't think I need Master Reality as badly. Let's take the Deva form. Okay. Here I got Pain and Pendip. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. That should get me overkill with the Blasphemy. As well as Lantern Sage come with additional energy. And then here I need to go in the middle to get 3 more question mark rooms, right? Okay. Alright, got the Gremlin Leader again. Let's hope for a better attack pattern. This is not looking much better. I will take damage against this guy, right? Well, not necessarily. If I do... Oh, no. If I do Eruption, I will definitely take damage here. I don't think there's anything I can do, right? That's a bummer. Alright, in that case, let's just do Battle Hymn, Defend, and Deva form. That's a shame. Actually, now I'm guaranteed to be attacked by the Backlander, too. Okay. Alright, Hyper Beam. Can I kill with the Blasphemy? Let's try this. Let's do Empty Mind first. Then Fear No Evil, Blasphemy, Hyper Beam 1, Hyper Beam 2, and then a Smite. Yeah, so only lost a little bit of damage on turn 1. That's a shame. We got Mercury Eyeglass at the start of your turn. Deal 3 damage to all enemies, as well as a Swift Potion, and Seek is pretty good. Spirit Shield might be nice too, but let's take the Seek. Ooh, this is a great event. I can get 2 relics out of this. Okay. And actually, this shouldn't be too difficult, right? Yeah, 60 with the Hyper Beam. Okay. Alright, and then definitely let's fight these 2. Okay. 7 incoming. I think I will risk Eruption and then Streamline. That's exactly enough for this guy. Okay. And then I do have double damage very soon. There's a Hyper Beam with double damage that I think would be enough, right? So as much as I like to play the Wish, let's get Overkill out of the way. Beautiful. Alright, got Gambler Chip, that's really nice. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards and then draw that many cards, as well as Teardrop Locket, which is really nice with the Violet Lotus. Start each combat in Calm. So there's a Colorless Push, which I think I might skip. Empty Fist, Rebound, Sash Whip. Sash Whip seems fine. Okay. And then here, I honestly don't think there's anything I urgently need to remove, so I think I'll skip this one and try to get, try to save the gold for the shop. Alright, here I got Snecko. I'll get rid of the Crescendo. Yeah, fine. Okay. Here I can gain energy with the Empty Mind. Beautiful. Let's do Eruption, Wish for Gold, and then Streamline or Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam does way more damage, right? And then let's do Battle Hymn, because that way I'll be able to deal a lot of more damage next turn as well. Okay. Alright, this is 32. Actually, look at that. Omniscience. I don't think there's anything I need to urgently Omniscience, so let's just finish this one. Okay. An Attack Potion, that is really tempting. Much more tempting than the Strength Potion, I think. Streamline number 2. Let's take it. Okay. And then here I got the Cultist. A Hyper Beam would be great here. Let's get rid of the Vigilance. I think I should be able to just kill with the Hyper Beam. Actually, no. Let's Omniscience the... Oh, no. I'm good. I'm good. Omniscience the Wish here. And then do Empty Mind to gain energy back. And then let's do Eruption, Strike, and Sash Whip. Okay. Hoping for the Hyper Beam next turn. Otherwise, I might be in trouble. I did not get the Hyper Beam. That's fine. I can do Cold Snap, Streamline. I can't do the Protect. That's okay. I'll take 10 damage here. And then here, Hyper Beam for another Overkill. Is there anything else I need to play? No. No, let's just do Hyper Beam. Come. Alright, got a Bottled Miracle, which I'll skip. Reinforced Body Flurry, Boost Compile Driver. I do have 1 Compile Driver already, right? Yeah, fine. Let's take a second one. I am not getting what I need to get lots of collective bonuses. Hopefully Act 3 will be better. Let's actually not upgrade anything here. Let's rest again to get another card reward. Self-repair with the Hand Empty Fist. I don't have any of these. Let's grab the Empty Fist. Okay. Alright, Champion 16. Yeah, I was worried about my first turn. I'm going to get rid of everything here, hoping to get some defenses. Did not get anything here. Let me drink the Swift Potion. Okay, there's a buffer. That might help. Yeah, fine. There's no way I can kill it, right? If I do Blasphemy, it's divided by 3. This is 100, about 120. Yeah, I definitely don't have 120 here. Unless I get something amazing with the Attack Potion. No, let's save that the Attack Potion for later. Let's do Buffer here. And then I'll do Strike. Yeah, let's do Hyper Beam. Okay. Alright, there goes my buffer. Another 12. Cold Snap with the Hyper Beam is not enough, right? I have to do Vigilance and Defend. Actually, instead of Vigilance, I can do Wish and Defend. That might be better. Yeah, let's Wish for Plated Armor and then Defend. Okay. And here I'm being attacked for 24. Yeah, I need to get really lucky. Let me see if this gives me something amazing. Not really, right? Yeah, nothing I could have really done here. Let's do Crescendo. Then Hyper. I don't think I can get that. Even if I had double damage active, right? I just don't think I had enough here. Alright, nothing I could have done. I needed to... I don't know. I needed to get a real lucky on turn 1, and I just didn't have that luck. Which is fine. Let's do Compile Driver here. Alright, the enemy is not transforming yet. Anything into Omniscience? I could Omniscience to Streamline, make it cheap, make it free, basically. Sure, let's do it. Okay. Then do Compile Driver. Okay. So now the enemy is transforming. Alright, anything into Seek? How about an Eruption? Because I have the energy. Let's do that. Then do Cold Snap, Sash Whip, Meditate the Eruption back. Okay. And then here, it's a lot of incoming. Hyper Beam times 3 is enough with the Blasphemy, right? Beautiful. Alright, yeah, I think maybe, I don't know, if the Penny was active, maybe I could have tried to get like enough damage on turn 1. That was going to be very difficult, though. Here, I think I'll take the Echo Form, and then here, definitely going to take the Colin Bell. I'm pick up a unique Curse and 3 relics. We got Curse of the Bell, as well as Bag of Preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Blue Candle, which is great. Unplayable Curse cards cannot be played. Whenever you play Curse, lose 1 HP and exhausted. And Calipers, at the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of your block. Those are actually all decent relics. Yeah. Alright, Dono Deca at the end. 1, 2, 3. Is it, again, only a 3-lead path? That's really disappointing. Yeah, what is that? 10 elites in a big game hunter run? That's very sad. Alright, if I go left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. If I go in the middle, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. If I go on the right and then turn left, no, that's not enough. If I go on the right and stick right, that is also not enough. So I think the best I can do is 4 question mark rooms, which means I will also miss the mission modifier, right? Yeah, at least on the left side there is a shop, so that will be handy, I guess. Okay. Alright, so let's get rid of all of these. I will keep the Fear Nova. I might want to exit Wrath and enter it, or enter Wrath and then exit it again. Get rid of the Pain first, then do Eruption. This is 28. Now, actually, yeah, that is enough for this guy, right? So let's do Eruption, Strike, Cold Snap, Fear No Evil, and that's enough. Okay. Got a Colorless Potion, Cool-Headed, Cut Through Fate, Third Eye. Yeah, let's take the Cut Through Fate. I wouldn't mind the Scry Synergy. Definitely don't want to lose 900 gold for 1 relic. Here I will take a relic, though. Okay. Alright, probably can't do the Blasphemy, right? Or, actually, you might be able to do the Blasphemy if I'm brave enough. Yeah, let's try it. Cut Through Fate is 45, Streama is 78. That's pretty good. Let's do 36 here, then double damage Cut Through Fate. Yep, okay. Got Lizard Tail, whenever you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. That might actually be nice if I want to use the Blasphemy at some point. We also got a Dex Potion and a 3rd Streamline. Okay. Alright, and then here, I don't think I need to remove anything. I think I'll just upgrade 2 random cards. Yeah, Compile Driver and Strike, that's fine. Okay, and then here, Dolly Smear. I could duplicate, I think I had 3 Streamlines, right? So if I duplicate the Streamline, get me a Collectimus. There's also follow the Let's first duplicate the Streamline. There's an upgraded one too, right? Yeah, beautiful. So I got a Collectimus on that at least. Also grab Molten Egg whenever you add attack into deck upgraded, and Fall Size Helix, prevent the first time you lose HP each combat, which is great. And then let's do Flying Sleeves, Just Lucky Leap. I guess I can do Cool-Headed too, right? Fine. I don't think I need Foresight or anything else. Okay, that was a good job. I bought everything I needed to, so that's fine. Alright, so here... Should I upgrade the Omniscience? Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, let's upgrade the Omniscience here. Okay. Alright, so that makes it a little easier to play if I get it early on. I can do something else with it too. Alright, let's actually get rid of all of these. I need some defensive cards. Actually, I'll get rid of all of them, because I do want to make sure I get some block cards. Unfortunately, I didn't. If I don't play anything, I'll just lose the buffer. That might be worth it. Let's do that. Okay. Alright. Another 13. Well, I guess I have a buffer here. Let's do Empty Mind. Get rid of the curses. Then do Cut Through Fate. Actually, I do have the Vigilance, right? Vigilance and Defend would be enough. Yeah, so let's do Vigilance, Defend. And then Echo Form and Buffer. I think Buffer is... No, I might lose a buffer to a curse, so let's do Echo Form. Okay. Alright. Here I can double play the Omniscience, which is pretty good. That's Omniscience to Wish twice. And then Omniscience... How about an attack? Viva Form twice. That's pretty good too. And then here, let me grab... I don't think I'll be greedy. Let's grab the plate armor. Okay. And then got the Viva Form plate twice there too. And then here I can do Crescendo, Fear No Evil, Cold Snap, and Empty Fist. Okay. Alright, not being attacked here, that's fine. Let's do Cool Headed twice. I should have considered doing Hyper Beam twice. Anything I need to seek? Not really. I guess I could seek the Streamline, but actually, I might have trouble defending next turn, right? So maybe seeking an attack like the Streamline is not a bad idea. Or just Lucky, maybe? That way I'll be able to at least get rid of some cards here. Okay. And then let's do Strike, Flying Sleeves, and Hyper Beam. Okay. Alright, 30 incoming. Blast me at the bottom. I did have double damage. I might have had a chance. Actually, wait. I'm fully defended thanks to the calipers, right? Okay. So, actually, wait. Can I draw the Blasphemy here? I think I can, right? So, if I do Compile Driver... Alright. And then if I do Blasphemies, this is going to be enough. Times 3. So, this is about 40, 50... 50 times 3 is 150. That's not quite enough, but with the slow debuff, it might be enough. Especially if I can get another attack. Yes, yes. So, I think if I do Blasphemy now... So Streamline is 93. Yeah, this is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one. We got Thread and Needle. So I should come with 4 plated armor and an explosive push, which I'll skip. Spiritual Ragnarok Echo Form. I mean, I don't know how badly I want a second Echo Form. I think Ragnarok is just too good because of all the extra strength I already have. Alright, here I got the Darklings. So Hyper Beam would be great if it shows up early. Let's get rid of all of these. I'll keep the Eruption. Okay, actually, this is really tempting to just do Eruption and then Ragnarok. Okay. And then might as well do Echo Form, get rid of the Regret, and... Yep, wait. Okay. Alright, just need a few attack cards. Hyper Beam, beautiful. Alright, we got an Ancient Potion, which I'll skip. Stack, Claw, Follow Up. Let's take the Stack, that's a pretty good card. And then here I got Doubt and Blood Vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. And Golden Eye, one of you scry 2 additional cards. Okay. Alright, here I got the Nemesis. 18 incoming. There's a Seek. That is really tempting. Let's get rid of these. I don't think... Can I kill with the Blasphemy? If I do Blasphemy and Omniscience, I might be able to deal a lot of damage, right? Let's save the Seek too. Yeah, let's try this. So let's do Blasphemy. And then let me play 2 attacks. So I'm going to Seek... how about Hyper Beam and play the Streamline. And then, oh, that's actually enough. All right, I was going to Omniscience the Hyper Beam for double damage, but I actually have double damage for the next fight. Beautiful. At the boot, when we deal 4 less unlocked attack damage, increase it to 5. So it's a Fear Potion, which I'll skip. And a second Omniscience. Now I can get an actual Omniscience chain going. All right, here I got them all. I think I'll seek the Omniscience here, right? Yeah, let's seek the Omniscience. Then Omniscience the Omniscience. Omniscience the Wish. Here I'll be greedy. And then it's also Omniscience Ragnarok. One of those hits will be double damage. Although, yeah, it's a shame I'm not in Wrath, right? Should have considered playing the Eruption. Here I'll give 60 gold. Okay. Yeah, it's only 156 damage the first hit. Yeah, that's still good enough. Let's do Eruption, and then a Strike, and that's enough. Streamline, I mean. An Ambrosia Potion, that's probably better than the next potion. Worship, Battle Hymn, Bowling Bash. I'll take a second Battle Hymn, although, again, getting a Collector's is going to be very unlikely at this point. Alright, here, once again, I'll be greedy and wish for gold. Yeah, let's wish for gold, then do Eruption, Cut Through Fate. I can't play the Omniscience, right? I don't have enough energy for that, because this one is not upgraded. I think I should be able to play the Omniscience next turn, though, so that's probably fine. Get rid of this guy, then do Fear No Evil and Battle Him. Okay. Wait, did I already... Yeah, I already played the Wish, so there's no need to wait for the Omniscience. Yeah, I can just kill here. Right? Got a Gambler's Switch, I'll skip. Leap, Sweeping Beam, or I did get a Collector's on the Streamline. Alright, if I knew I was going to get offered one, I wouldn't have taken it. I have one leap, but let's take the Sweeping Beam, might be a little better. And then here I got the Reptomancer. Okay. 18 incoming. Let's see if I can get an AoE damage card. Actually, let's keep the Empty Mind for card draw. Alright, did not get exactly what I was hoping for here. Let's do Empty Mind first. Okay. Then Vigilance, Eruption. Alright. Then, Cut Through Fate does a lot of damage. Can I just deal enough damage here? That was with double damage too, right? Get rid of all of these. Okay. Then, Compile Driver. Do I have enough here? No. Actually, no, I do. Yeah, Sash Whip, Cold Snap, and Fear No Evil. Beautiful. Perfect. This one I got Question Card, Future Card Awards, and one additional card to choose from, and a Power Push, which I'll skip. Hyper Beam number 3. Yep. And then final question mark room, just a regular fight. The Dark Links here. Let's do... Get rid of all of these. Actually, once again, I'll keep the Empty Mind. Okay. Alright. Should I just do Ragnarok again? Let's do Empty Mind. Okay, I'm going to be Greedy Wish for gold. Then do Eruption. I don't have a way to enter Calm, right? Yeah. Let's do Eruption and then seek the Ragnarok. Let's... Oh, actually, no. Hyper Beam is better. Yep. Beautiful. Alright. Fire Potion. I don't need that either. Prostrate, Empty Body, Wreath of Flame, Cold Snap. I only had 2 Cold Snaps, right? Yeah. Fine. Let's take a third one. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to heal and get a Cold Snap here. No. That would be a little too lucky. In that case, I guess I could skip this one, right? Yeah, I already have plenty of cards. There's no reason to pick up another one. At least I have some good potions. Let's hope there'll be enough. I kind of want to play the Hyper Beam. Let's get rid of everything else, though, because I need a little bit of block. Losing my buffer immediately. You know what? I'm going to drink the Ambrosia Potion, then the Colorless Potion. That's Purity, Enlightenment, or Hand of Greed. Enlightenment is not horrible. Let's do it. Okay. Then drink the Entropic Brew. Another Colorless Potion gives me Hand of Greed, Discovery. I might need block, though, right? Let's do Hand of Greed. I might just be able to deal enough damage. So let's start off with Sweeping Beam. Hyper Beam is 99. Another... Actually, you know what? Yep. I just needed the Ambrosia Potion. Okay. Alright, 30 minutes. Let me just check. I had an early duplicate regret. No, a duplicate pain that I could have removed. And at the end, I got a Parasite, so I would have been able to get Highlander and Curses, right? Yeah, I did. As it stands now, I only got 1 collector bonus. 1398, not a bad score, but definitely could have been better. So out of the 10 elites, I perfected only 6. Got 2 of the 3 bosses, no chance against the Act 2 boss. Was basically getting attacked the first 3 turns, unless I'm thinking maybe I just had a lot of damage on turn 1. I might have had a chance, but yeah, did get 1 collector bonus. Curses, of course, stuff was easy thanks to all the curses with Darkstone Periapt. And then Overkill, I like Shiny, and Lightspeed. So yeah, this was a fun, quick run, but unfortunately, I think the key was to try to get Highlander today. Not even the top 20. Okay, so I'm 26. That's not too bad. I'm a few points below the Dark. So if I had perfected the Act 2 boss somehow, I would have had 1498. That would have put me 2 points above Cyberfox. And then if I had somehow also gotten Highlander instead of the 1 collectibles, that would have been another 75 more points. So that would have been 1573. That would put me 2 points above Nick. But then Gemino was able to get another 100 points on top of that. That's insane. 1673. That's an insane score. That's 275 points more than me. How do you do that? I guess more elites perfected? Oh, that's just a very impressive score. A well-deserved first place finish, too. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. I'll be very curious to hear what happened today. Yeah, let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the All-Stars, Blue Cards, and Binary modifiers, and some people did really well, including Hobo, who got an amazing 1338, and Gemino with 1317. Gemino mentioned that he perfected 4 of the 6 elites and all the bosses, which is actually very impressive. I got a little unlucky with 2 of the 3 bosses yesterday. Now, Gemino abandoned Highlander earlier. I abandoned it very late, but he abandoned it earlier because he got an early duplicate curse. I think I was still hoping I could get unique curses towards the end, but then that seemed to be impossible. Now, he did not get any collector bonuses, but that did allow him to get better cards, and he was able to perfect all the bosses with that. He also was able to get Overkill as well as the Stuff modifier, which I missed because I rejected. I did not buy a mango that I saw at the shop, hoping to get 5 max HP somewhere else, and I never saw that. So yeah, Gemino was able to buy the mango and get the Stuff modifier. He also bought the blue candle, which did help with Centennial Puzzle on his first turn. So yeah, pretty good score there. Congratulations to Gemino. Well-deserved top 20 finish. Next year, Cyberfox with 1186. Cyberfox, I think, might be the only one who was able to pull off Highlander and Curses. So he saw the low scores and took what he called a weird route, but as a result was able to get 7 unique curses, which is very impressive. Mentioned that he leaned hard on the Transportation and Chemical X combination, and yeah, great score. Congratulations to Cyberfox. I end up in 25th place with 1144, so I perfected 4 of the 6 elites, only the Act 1 boss, no chance against the others, really. I did try to get Highlander, but then towards the end I got a duplicate curse. At least I was able to get the curse modifier, so that made up for the Highlander. Was able to get Overkill, missed the light speed by 2 minutes, and as I mentioned, I missed the Stuff modifier by 5 max HP because I was too stingy to buy the mango. And then the scores dropped down to less than 1,000 very quickly. I think a lot of people died yesterday. It was not an easy run. First of all, Nick did end up surviving, I suspect, with 933. Goldberg mentioned that he died, had no luck, and then died against the Giant Head. Alex gave up on Act 1, and Cyberfox mentioned that Zembri died to the Reptomancer on Act 3. So, yeah, not an easy run yesterday, but yeah, today was much better, much easier, much faster. but also a little difficult to protect all the bosses. So yeah, let me know what your secret was. It wasn't a bad score for me, but definitely some room for improvement. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.